All human states of being, including peace, are shaped by our worldview. Our view of reality, human nature, purpose of life and human relationships shape the way we interact with each other and with our planet. The existential threat of climate change, mass loss of biodiversity, natural disasters, pandemics, extreme poverty, violent conflicts, food insecurity and rapid technological change are amplifying existing inequalities and exposing wider systems of discriminations at play. We are facing multiple crises, including a learning crisis. We need to reassess what we learn, where we learn, and how we learn. We need to address the learning crisis on 3 fronts: on equity, on quality, and on relevance. We need to revisit the fundamental purpose of education. So, what should transforming education look like? The question of empowering learners for human and planetary sustainability reminds us the ultimate purpose of education is to prepare us for life. Education is about balancing, to learning to be and learning to live together, while unlocking the full potential of learning to know and learning to do. Transformation is about us repurposing education and reimagining the what and how of learning. It should ensure education equips every learner with the skills, knowledge, and values to thrive. Transformation must be holistic, all-encompassing, inclusive, collaborative, and participatory. Curricula, the what of learning, should integrate ecological, social and emotional learning, intercultural and interdisciplinary learning, respect for diversity, care for the environment, to foster understanding of our intertwined human and planetary futures. We need to rethink pedagogies of curiosity and cooperation rather than repetition and competition, to harness creativity and innovation and enhance transversal competencies and sustainable mindsets. Curricula and pedagogy should recognize different knowledge systems, including local knowledge, indigenous knowledge, moral and spiritual knowledge, to strengthen understanding, empathy and inclusion, and harness the capacity of learners to transform the world into a spirit of solidarity and service. Education must include lifelong learning, essential for reskilling and upskilling in a changing world. We need to connect learners to digital technologies to safeguard technology as a force for solidarity. Transformation must be holistic, inclusive, and just to root out wider systems of inequality at play. Reconstructing learning as a holistic field of study helps break down subject matter discipline walls and strengthens learners' capacity for critique, dialogue, knowledge creation, and action. Education transformation must involve a reconceptualization of what education is, who educates, and who learns. This requires reframing of teachers as facilitators of students' learning. Empowering teachers and learners to contribute as active facilitators and co-creators of learning helps to flatten the hierarchy towards non-linear, organic, and holistic approaches to learning. We need to rethink the organization and financing of learning. This includes embracing education as a whole of society and whole of government responsibility to ensure lifelong learning needs of all individuals are met with due attention to the disadvantaged, including the displaced, refugees, minorities, those living in rural areas, and the elderly. Learning environments must be transformed to cater for the nutrition, health, and safety of all learners. Learning is a human right. Together, we can ensure education is governed as a global common good. Transforming education is the one instrument to advance humanity towards peace and prosperity. Transforming education, a turning point for peace and prosperity.